can't lie. Sounds like a horror. To enter Forbidden West. To enter the Forbidden West and track down Silence, Elon must first attend the embassy on the birthday of the country. I wasn't reading that. It's cool. Well, I have X if it's optional. If it's optional. No. We need more health and shit.
Finally.
Fire and spit. You're the first mortal who's ever spoken to me.
Fire and spit.
The bristleback threatened us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was the Carja who let the bristlebacks into the valley. Sent them straight through the gates of barren light.
That is preposterous. Why would we let dangerous machines into our own land?
You mean the land that honest Osram laborers work tirelessly with no say in its governance?
What's my phone?
Should you sign the decree?
Oh, you and that damned concession decree.
Would be managed by the people who actually live and work on it.
What are you even talking about?
Do you want, Ovid? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have the Savior and sign the concession decree. Face it. What other choice do you have?
Me.
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the Savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olfent Frio, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my... saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, let's get to it, hey?
Yeah, let's get to it.
Not so fast.
Okay, apparently not so fast.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap.
Cool.
Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
Congratulations.
Where's this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
That was you?
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
All right, so I was gonna be like, everybody should see where bro's coming from because it's like the Nora using the outcasts to fight their battles, you know, or America using their citizens to fight their battles or some
Where's
shit,
the
you know.
whistle?
Right in the middle of town. But with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is gonna get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. That is in the tavern.
So exit jump. What this square do? It slides. Okay, I'm stuck on here no more. Like you could climb on more stuff though. Like, the way I got around in the first game, and yeah, they had climb animations for like the small shit too, but in the first game, I would just mainly like jump over a fucking mountain, you know, like I would literally just jump glitch up a mountain or some shit. Oh. So we need to do as many tasks at hand as possible.
Savior, thank you for taking the time. My condolences that you had to endure Ulvin's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvin up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvin wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly.
Okay.
With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvin get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King.
Oh,
With the
okay.
bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
I know that. What? So, let me think about this for a second. He wants the other nigga. The other nigga wants things that are valuable that can hold things of value, and they don't want to give that to them. I mean, like, I guess it could be some type of greed, like he's overstepping his hand or some shit. Maybe I wasn't paying that much attention, but it just really sounds like he wants to get paid for his work, and they don't want to pay them. There could be a lot more, like I know they said there was piggybacking off of off of what the last Carja King did to put instill fear into the rest of the rest of the labor workers, and put the blame on whatever is coming through on the Carja. But I don't necessarily see how that. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much of it.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the court?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Like, I still not seeing how that ultimately helps him with his concession clause or concession, whatever the fuck. But maybe I'm just not that because I did just fuck a strike.
To revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set. A Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
Alright. I'm probably not gonna win. I probably should have set up a save point. More beginner's tutorial. Beginner set. Yeah.
Alright, let's start off simple. The Tanakhs like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there's how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move.
So it's basically just visible battleship. What's the glossary? Mission Strike is a 2-player strategy game, and I'm a visual learner, but I also am a comprehensive learner as well. Like when I was younger, I was more of a visual learner than anything, but I need to see the words. Machine Strike. Each player owns different boards and favors a particular set of machine pieces to be the one to become the ultimate strike master in the West. How to win whenever whether and the opponent's machine is destroyed, whether by your hand or theirs. Its value is added to your pool. I could destroy my own ship machine at the beginning of each game. Both players choose a set of pieces to play with. Each player then places those pieces within the 2 rows closest to them. On the other board chooses who goes first. The game proceeds by turns from then on out. Mobilizing a machine piece each turn, a player can mobilize 2 machine pieces. Each of them can only be used once per turn. If a player has only one machine piece, they're allowed to use it twice. A player can choose to move machine. Yeah, it's just fucking mouth shit, right? A player can choose to move a machine to a different terrain and attack first. Mobilized machines do not need to attack but must move in order to complete a turn. Sprinting. A player can move machine one terrain beyond the normal movement range if they choose not to attack an opposing machine or are too far away from or too far away to land on an attack. This is called sprinting. So I can move one terrain beyond my normal movement range if I don't decide to attack. And I can't attack. So it's skipping over one. Okay, I got it. Overcharging. A player can decide to sacrifice a machine's health in order to attack an opposing machine or move after they depleted all other possible actions. Oh my god. Once a player has mobilized 2 machine pieces, their turn can end. A standard board is made up of an 8 by 8 grid up to 6 different terrains. Each type of terrain influences the machine's combat power. Also, we're being like the machines. Okay, this is kind of dope. Choosing the right terrain for each of your pieces provides a strategic advantage when facing an opponent. Some terrains can affect machines in unique ways. Chasms are only accessible by airborne machines. Marsh terrain impedes movement upon landing. I'm not reading all that. Each machine has several attributes that are kept track on the machine. No. Okay, she already talked about that. There are 6 different types of machines with unique abilities. Fucking hell. Melee, ram, swoop, gunner, dash, pull. Alright, let's let her finish talking.
How powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward.
Alright.
And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder.
Also kind of like chess. Did she say move it forward? Oh.
Easy enough, huh?
I didn't realize that shit was glowing.
2 machines each round. So go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your... We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just
Okay.
like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain.
Okay.
So right now, the difference in combat power between the two machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that?
Yeah, it wasn't that complicated, I don't think.
Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move one space. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
Okay.
That's about it for your turn, then.
Okay, I'm getting it, I think.
Neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that... Off the board
Let's
she
go.
goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine.
Oh, so I could sacrifice my piece?
Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're going to receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check
Oh, this the chick. I didn't even realize.
Like that. I would save my behind in a game or two. I'll try and remember that. Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
I'm down. That was kind of fun.
Think about it.
One step to come. You're one step closer to mastering the game of Machine Strike. Terrain and knockback tutorial.
I knew I'd make a strike player out of you yet. How about this time I tell you how to use a board's terrain to your advantage? This one's got all the different terrains you can encounter in a game of Strike. Knowing when and how to use them can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Terrain mainly affects your machine's combat power. As you know, when fighting an opponent's machine, you compare its combat power. The higher your machine, so finding
Yep.
the right terrain is a mistake.
Uh-huh.
I'll show you.
Okay.
Grab that piece to your left and move to attack. Now the combat power is the sum of a machine's attack power and the value of the terrain it's standing on. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's also standing on forest terrain with a value of 1 point. Add those together, and your machine has 3 points. My machine is standing on grass. It's also not attacking, which means their attack points. So my combat power. This means your machine can do 3 points of damage. Go ahead and test it out.
All that just to tell me my.
Now, choosing the right terrain doesn't just improve your offense.
Nah.
Oh, we can stop if you want.
Oh gosh, you're talking too much. This person I'm looking for? Where am I going? Aren't I in the middle of a quest? Is it the question mark? New quest. Unknown. Last no location. What's over here? For the bristlebacks. Oh. Thought I saw something on there. Was it that? I don't think it was. Got my ninjas.
It's after me! The bristleback's gonna run him down. Get to safety! Get inside until it's safe.
Don't have to tell him twice. Keep going. Oh, it's square. Excuse me, just passing through.
Looks like some sort of quarry.
What's up with the shaky cam? Yum 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 yum.
Javod said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back of the valley.
These niggas look thick. I'm going to die if I take them head on.
Dear bristleback, what it close. I'll check it out. Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following.
High possibility.
it is soon enough.
Oh my goodness. I honestly didn't even think I was gonna hit that raccoon.
Another dead bristleback?
What's that?
It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I wonder if merchants would be interested. I have charged off the cliff above.
Another one.
I should keep going up the trail.
What's causing these beasts to just jump off the cliff?
An old mine. A lot of broken trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from? How? Unless this cave leads out of the daunt.
Alright. It's not so over here. Unless it's under. Which I don't think it is. Split crag. What's this?
Well, don't have to worry about running out.
It's all rocky and stuff.
Tracks collapsed. Looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way.
Well, it doesn't seem like it.
There's smoke from deeper in the mine. An explosion? Bristlebacks.
What's
So
that?
they did come through here.
Doesn't look like I can pick it up.
I'm trapped. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around.
Yo, how's it going? Oh, me? Nothing. I'm just chilling. How's it going for you? Come on. Oh my god, what is going on over there? Oh my god. Yo. Oh shit. Oh, I'm hitting with the acid. Okay, I forgot. I forgot that's what that was. Oh shit. Yeah. So that's what acid does. Target, you were killed by a bristleback. No, I didn't. No, I wasn't. You can't prove it. Where am I? Wow. Oh my god, get over here. Unfortunate. How's it going, buddy?
Okay. Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from.
Sky's getting real low. I'm gonna need you to politely run that. So this looks flammable. Whee! Tough, I can't be compromised. Oh my goodness. That's where we came from, right? No, wait, where are we? Oh, I'm following the wrong shit. What are we down here to do? Ah, I think. I actually think so. Oh, because I'm supposed to go over here. Okay, we're supposed to go over there. I don't know if I was paying attention.
There's a lot of smoke. Looks like the mine runs pretty far back. There's a dead end. Those events must have collapsed these tracks too.
Okay. Run that, if you don't mind. What's this? Oh, just a way to climb back up. Okay, so this is a dead end.
There's a lot of blaze down there. There's enough blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels.
There you go.
So it's addressed to Oldland. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. They must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. I should let Javad know what I found.
Alright. Let's roll.
So Oldland was secretly blasting in the mine.
I feel like everything's getting a little bit creepier.
Until
It's over
there's a
here.
back stampede through.
Oh, it's just way out, I think.
We like the explosions blew away open.
That's where we came down.
But from where?
Yeah, it is. I also was not listening to whatever she was just saying.
Let's turn into something tasty.
Rocks I'm probably not gonna use like that. Oh, so they just spawn in. That's dope. That's so weird. Yeah, we want higher frame rate. Default. It's just this shit. That's not it. I think it was the motion blur that made it a lot worse. Because I wanted to say something a while ago, but I didn't want to sound unintelligent. And now looking at this, it was definitely just was the filigree that made everything a lot worse.
Need to get data from the cauldron if I can find one.
There's a lot of niggas over here. Fucking hell. Who's not trying to go over here? There's a lot of niggas over here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was killed by elemental damage. I was killed by emotional damage. What do you mean? That was emotional like a motherfucker. I can't even speak English. No, freak that. Well, I try to fucking calm down the horse. Okay. So we're definitely not that strong to take on these niggas really head on.
Hey girl, stay back. It's too dangerous.
Oh my god. How do you break? The circle. Yeah, circle. Yeah, that motion blur was terrible. Oh my god. Oh, it's fucking square. Where is it again? Where is he? Over here. Well, I'm gonna check something out. I should have checked that earlier. It's not like I did much. Oh, that's terrible. I don't like how that looks. We're gonna start stream.